So if I now drink this potion, okay, you'll see that my screen will start flashing, and I can then detect him. So there he is. Hey guys, and welcome back to my world. Now, if you've watched the live stream yesterday, you would know I've been working on a minigame. But what I thought I'm going to give you today, or show you today, is it's a invisible player detection for adventure maps. So when you have a controlled environment like a an adventure map where you then actually allow people to be invisible or give people invisibility, I've devised a method to actually give you temporarily detect them. So in this map here, this is basically based on the movie Predator, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. And basically, well, in this case, your helicopter has crashed. One of your teammates has got superpowers. Part of that superpowers is that they are invisible, and yeah, you basically need to hunt them down, or they need to hunt you down. Now, yeah, you can't see them unless they, there we go, unless they're carrying something, or throwing me with beef. So yeah, apart from that, they are totally invisible. So what I've got in my hand here is actually a potion. So let me actually get a potion of weakness. So that'll probably be better if we drink it. So so if we get a potion of weakness, right, it doesn't matter. It can be any amount. So if I now drink this potion, okay, you'll see that my screen will start flashing, and I can then detect him. So there he is. It's got a 10 seconds. So for 10 seconds, I can detect him, and then he goes invisible again. Okay, so I drink my potion again. Okay, and there he is. Okay, now I can go and hit him, and then try and kill him. But then once the potion wears off, he's invisible. He's invisible again, and then he can actually. There we go. See, now he's got a bow. See, he's actually good at this game. There he is. I can see the bow there, but once, there we go. Okay, so I need to actually set that up for a little bit longer. Cool. So that's it. It is a invisible player detection for adventure maps. Okay, so this is really it. 4 command blocks. This is what runs the whole system. And I have one objective running, which is I called detection. So I've got one objective running called detection, so it's a scoreboard objective. And then I've got 2 teams. I've got a T1, which is the Marines, and then I've got T2, that is the actual Predator. And there'll only be one player on the T2 team. So what these command blocks does, the first one right at the top over here, you'll see that it says that give the effect give the invisibility effect. So if we have a look at the end here, so the invisibility effect, which is effect 14, for 3 seconds. Okay, so give the invisibility effect for 3 seconds constantly while this clock is ticking, but only give that invisibility to anyone who's in team 2, which is the Predators, if the score detection is no bigger than 0 and the score detection is no smaller than 0. So it needs to be exactly 0 for you to be invisible. Okay, don't worry about the game status. That just has to do with how I actually manage the game. Right, then we have the command block at the bottom here that tests anybody in team 1, or tries to remove the weakness effect from anyone in team 1. If it successfully removes the effects, in other words, if I did drink the potion, okay, you'll see that it will then remove that effect from me. Okay, it'll then turn on this comparator, which will then set the scoreboard for scoreboard detection for all players to 13. Right, so immediately, because the scoreboard's detection is now 13, after 3 seconds, this invisibility potion or effect will no longer be applied to the Predator, so they will become visible. But just to kind of make it kind of look cool, I've then given a blindness effect, okay, for all members on team 1, as long as the detection score is no smaller than 1 and no bigger than, I should actually do this 13, no bigger than 13. Okay, so while that is no bigger than 13, and that is the flashing. So let me just do this. That is the flashing, you see. So when you give somebody blindness for 1 second, it does this absolutely cool flash type of thing. Now, warning, if you do suffer from epilepsy, this might not be the best game to play or mini game to play. Right, okay, so we've, just to recap, we have removed the potion, set the detection to 13. We then added the effect that flashes. We've removed the invisibility from the predator, and then last but not least, what we do is each tick of this clock, we then remove 1 from the detection score. So it's gonna, the score's then actually basically gonna count down from 13, and when it reaches 0, the predator will then get the invisibility back, so they'll then disappear. And yeah, and the flashing effect will disappear, and everything will turn back to normal until the next person in Team 1 drinks a potion. Cool, so that's it. Now this map, I really hope I'm gonna have out the door today. Maybe not today because it's already quite late. Tomorrow, and then Pac-Man later this week. Yes, I got sidetracked again. Cool, guys, but thank you very much for watching, and yeah, as always, I will catch you all later.